Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all super well and staying healthy. So this video is probably being requested quite a lot. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram stories last year. I can't remember when it was, maybe November. I think it was November lockdown. Basically, I kind of went on my stories and did a little studio tour, and I had a lot of questions. So, because I tidied my studio the other day, and it's probably the tidiest it's going to be this year, I thought I would film a studio tour and go through all of like my lighting equipment, my camera, my backdrop, tell you guys what I use just in case any of you want to purchase anything. I've also got an Amazon shop, which I'll put a link below to, which basically is where I got all of my kit from. Love a bit of Amazon. Yeah, so, because my studio is basically finished now, it's funny, like, I kind of had it kind of 80% finished until probably about 2 months ago when I had a corner in my studio which was super messy and wasn't really very organised, so I bought one of those IKEA, I'll have to find the name of it, I'll Google it before I show you that corner, had one of the, like, Pax kind of wardrobe things built. It's not Pax, it's some Platzer. It's Platzer. So I used the Platzer IKEA range, built myself like a wardrobe kind of system on the design tool planner thing on IKEA, and that like sorted out that corner. And that wasn't until about 2 months ago. And now I feel like my studio is done. So let's begin the tour. So my studio is on the top floor in my house, and when you walk in, this is what it looks like. So it is a nice big space for me to do all of my shooting in. You're probably going to be recognising little sections of this room. So let's start with this corner and then I will work my way around. In this corner here, we have my recycling bin. Super exciting, guys. But, you know, I get sent a lot of packaging. So I got this bin system from Amazon. And yeah, I've got plastics in one side and cardboard in the other, and so many bin bags because these fill up super quick. So yes, I've got all of my recycling in the corner there and it keeps it nice and neat. Then we move over to this section here. So I used to do some of my sit down YouTube videos here, but now this is basically just where the dogs sit when I film. They love sitting on there. But this is from made.com. It is a 2-seater kind of little sofa, but it also turns into a bed. So super, super handy. You can basically take the cushions off. This cushion is also from Made, super cute. And then basically this part kind of lifts up and it opens out into a double sofa bed, which is really, really handy for when we have guests stay over. So yeah, that's the sofa bed. Moving on to this corner, gets a little bit messy, but it's kind of my organised. I have this little storage unit here. My sister gave this to me. She didn't need it anymore. So in here, I've basically got all of these lights, which were from my soft boxes because I used to film with soft boxes, but I don't anymore. But I've got those just in case, like, I want to use them. Next bit down, I've just got this pink, like, net curtain. My sister actually used this for her engagement party, but I kept it because it's quite a nice backdrop. So I've got that. Below, I've got my iron, and then below that, I've just got a jumper, which I use for hair dyeing sometimes, so just a bit random, but I just put it there. Then I have my ironing board. All of this was downstairs, but I moved it up because we don't really iron that much, and I tend to only iron stuff I'm shooting, so I thought it was easier to have it up here. Then we have all of my backdrops, and they were really, really messy before, but I got gifted this like dinner Christmas event box from Mac, and it's just a wooden box, so I reused it as a storage box for my backdrops, and it works really, really well. So yeah, so I have all of these backdrops, so they're all paper. Come in closer. They're all just paper, really nice paper. I've got so many different colours. I've got purple, yellow, white, pink, blue, orange, black, lots of colours there. So all of those backdrops are from creativitybackgrounds.co.uk. They are a great website, so make sure you check them out if you are looking for backdrops. They've got lots of different colours in different shades, different lengths and widths. So the one I got, I think it was the smallest width. So I think it was 1.8 metres or 1.2 meters. And then the length was 11 meters. I think that's the shortest length they do. So it might sound loads, but obviously they're on a roll. And I'll show you my background setup in a bit. But yeah, so I got 11 meters and I've had all of those backdrops for probably over a year now. I can't remember how much they were, but they were about 20 to 40 pounds per roll. Obviously, the price increases if you're getting a bigger width and length. But honestly, that one is perfect. As I said, I've had them for over a year now, and the only time really I need to cut off some of the roll is if I splash hair dye on there, or if I crimple it up, or like dent the backdrop or something when I'm rolling it down. Then I might cut a bit off. But to be honest, the one that I use the most is the pink one, and that is still going. I've still got quite a bit left on there. But yeah, I've got lots of different colours. It's an amazing site, so do go and check them out if you are looking for a backdrop. Also in that corner, I have all of my tripods and my stands. So tripods for lights. I've got my, these are for my soft boxes. So as you can see, you can fit loads of lights in there, and then a softbox kind of frame goes on top of that. In like all the different holes. So I've got that to use if I need it. I've got a tripod for my wig dyeing. I've got all the light tripods. I've got a tripod for camera. And then I have these. So this is my backdrop stand. So I've got two kind of tripod stands for my backdrop. And then I've got a pole, which is this one right here, for where the coloramas slide onto. So they're all on rolls, as you can see. And then this pole just fits straight through there and then goes on top of these and just slots in. And then I use these clips, which you can get off Amazon, to basically hold the background in place. I will show you my background setup in a minute. But yeah, so that's all stored there in that box. And then behind that box, I had shelving built because basically we've got our boiler in here. Not really exciting. But yeah, we've got shelving all behind the coloramas, which have got like all my cameras on and stuff. I don't know whether you can see in there. There's some light shelves. I've got my drone in there and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of my corner for my tripods, coloramas, lights, and things like that. And then we move over to this part of the room where I've got this IKEA Malm, I think it is, storage unit. And this just basically houses all of my new in product. So if we go over and look in the drawers, I've just got loads of random new in product in all the drawers. I mean, I've not really kept it in a very good system. I've got like lots of makeup and skincare. But yeah, I just kind of, when I get something new, I just shove it in these drawers. And then I kind of, when I'm shooting, go in those drawers to see what new in product that I want to use. I've also got some new products delivered there that I haven't actually opened yet, which I need to open. But yeah, and then that is something super exciting, which I cannot tell you about. So sadly going to have to pass on what is in those boxes, but it's a surprise and you guys are honestly gonna love it. Yeah, then I've just got a little bin just for any kind of, well, anything really that I want to put in the bin when I am filming. Then this is my filming setup. So I've got a table, which was kindly gifted to me from Robin's mum. She didn't need it anymore. And yeah, she gave it to me and it's really, really great because before I was working on a tiny, tiny table. Yeah, and then my chair. So I've been suffering with a little bit of a bad back since June last year, I'd say. So it's about 6 months. And I mean, I don't know if it's from posture, but before I literally had, actually I think I've still got it, so I'm going to show you. This is what I was sitting on before to film all of my hair tutorials and makeup. This £3 stool from IKEA, £3. I was sitting on that, like what the hell? Don't ask. Basically, it was the only kind of seat I had and I was just busy filming every day and I just didn't even think of getting a different chair because I was only sitting on it for like a couple of hours. But obviously my lifestyle changed, as did everyone's, when coronavirus came, and I was filming every day because obviously I couldn't leave the house, and I think, I don't know, maybe from that my back has just, yeah, taken a hit. So we upgraded, but I upgraded to a special chair. It's a saddle chair and it's for people that suffer with bad backs and posture. So it makes you really like sit upright. You can alter the back and it's really, really comfy. And I'm so glad my physio told me about it. So that is my chair now that I film with, and I will show you. So yeah, this is my special saddle chair for my back. It's much comfier than the stool, obviously. Yeah, so that's my chair. I'll pop a link below if any of you guys are wanting one. It would probably be really good for a desk chair, actually, if you're working at home or in an office a lot. And then, yeah, so I have my brushes, my makeup brushes, which I actually need to clean. But yeah, I've got my makeup brushes there. I just have a selection of kind of small eye ones and then larger kind of face brushes. Then I have this little system here. So this is from Beautify, and so's the mirror actually as well. I'm gonna sit down actually whilst I do this. But yeah, so I just have this storage system, which is super handy to have. And in it, I've basically just got all of my everyday makeup. So I've got all my base kind of makeup at the bottom, foundation, concealer, powders. And the only thing is about this, it is so annoying to push the drawers in. It gets a little bit like caught at the back. Then I have all of my eye products. It's a bit messy, but I know where everything is, and yeah, it's fine. So I've just got like mascaras, all my brow products and stuff. Again, look, it just doesn't go in. You have to really like push it in either side, and it just annoys me because I like it to look neat. And then I have some lip products, and then I have some like moisturizer and face products there, like face like taking off makeup. And I got this the other day. How cool is this? A jade stone roller. I haven't used that yet. Then this drawer here, which again is really annoying to open because I tried to organise my hair bands, but I've got like all of my hair bands in here. And then at the top we've just got a couple of lipsticks, all my little hair clip things for shooting, like pinning my hair back, sponges. I've got tools for like tweezers and things, cotton buds, nail files, some palettes up here, which are like everyday palettes, which guys, you need the Vive palette. It's amazing. So this is like my everyday getting ready makeup in here, and like my go-tos if I'm doing a makeup tutorial and I want to use like a go-to eyeliner or something. It's all in here. But yeah, this is basically like my everyday makeup where I sit and get ready, because I don't actually have another dressing table in the house because it seems a bit pointless when I've got this set up. Then I move on to my mirror. Love this mirror. So handy. So I kind of wanted it so I could really see do my makeup. But when it came, it was actually a lot bigger than I thought. So I use it to do all my hair tutorials in. Ooh, love my space buns today that I did. So you use it as like a mirror that's far away so I can kind of do my like contour or like my blush and stuff and like see in the mirror, and then my hair. And then I use my little Miss Piggy mirror, which is so filthy, sorry, for seeing close up in my makeup tutorials. So I use that. Definitely need to clean. And then we go on to my camera and my lights and my laptop. So let me stand up for this. I basically have 2 video lights. They have replaced my soft boxes. So before I had 2 giant soft boxes, and my whole desk setup used to be here. But it took up so much space. Like as soon as you walked in the room, it just, I don't know. I just didn't really like it. So I moved everything around, and it's so much better because I have so much floor space for activities now. So I used to have 2 soft boxes, and I still had the ring light in the center, but I switched them over and I got these 2 video lights from Amazon. And then I've got the ring light in the center, and that's kind of my setup really, and that stays there. So I bought these arms from Amazon which attached to the table because I didn't want the table to be too far into the room with all the tripods behind. So the ring light is on a tripod, which you can see under there, but the video lights are on these stands. Really, really good actually. And they're both on stands. One's a little bit higher than the other because that one's kind of for my face, and that one is for like the top of my head and my hair and my background. But yeah, they're basically my lights, and I love them. They're so good, and honestly, your skin looks flawless and everything is super even. There's no like shadows or anything on your face. Really, really, really good for videos. Then we go on to my camera. So I've got the Canon 5D Mark IV camera. Yes, it's expensive, but it is an investment. I have filmed on so many other cameras before, But this one, you can just see the quality is so, so good. So if you can save, if you can do it on finance, I honestly highly recommend it. I use it for photos and videos. Obviously the lenses are very expensive, but I used to film on my 50mm lens, which that lens was only £100. It was really, really good and really affordable. And it still looked amazing. But now I have a zoom lens, which is EF 24 to 70mm, and it is I think the lowest aperture is 1.8 on it. Really, really good for zooming in on like close-ups of eyes and if I need to get closer in on my skin or something, but also it zooms out really far as well. So if I want to do more like headshots but get my shoulders in it and stuff. So really, really great lens. Highly recommend it. I'm going to pop links all below, by the way, if you want to look into my lenses and my equipment and stuff. And then I've just got a tabletop tripod, which again, so handy. So it means I can actually move the camera closer to me when I'm sat down working and filming, because before I had it on my full like height tripod, but again taking up so much space behind the table, and it just looked really, really messy. So using the tabletop stands and stuff has made it more of like a compact studio setup, which for me I much prefer, because it makes the room feel a lot bigger now, and when my room gets messy I have more space for mess. So yeah, I highly, highly recommend my setup and I love it. And you know, you don't need an expensive camera, but if you can work towards one, then honestly the quality is good. Right, back at my studio table now. So laptop. I have connected my camera to my laptop. So I'm just going to open it up and show you guys what I mean, because this is something else that has literally been so life-changing to filming. So I've downloaded a software called EOS Utility 3. Turn my camera on. And then you go on remote shooting. And it brings up this little kind of setting thing here. And if you go on live view shoot, hello babies, there I am. So, obviously the lighting's a bit rubbish, I haven't done anything to it, but basically this is now how I film, and it is so good seeing what I'm filming in front of me, because if it's not in focus, I can literally, like, say I want my camera to focus here, oh let me just go, and it might not be focusing, I can literally just like click on it, and then if I go off and then it goes to me, I can just click on my face and I refocus. I've got lots of different settings here, so I can adjust like the F number, the aperture. So yeah, so I can adjust the aperture, I can adjust the shutter speed, the ISO, the white balance and color temperature, like everything. I can do everything. My camera settings are here, so I don't have to touch my camera. It's so good, guys. Highly recommend downloading this software. I've had this laptop for so long, I don't even know how it's still alive, but yeah, so I just use this laptop up here to connect the camera to here, and it's so handy. You need this, guys. So because my laptop is open and my camera's on, let me show you how I set up my background.
If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me.
So, background pretty much all set up now. So, as you can see, I have the roll on that pole, and then I've just held it into place with this little clip that I got from Amazon on both sides. And then here we have my light to light up the background. So, that also came from over there, but it's just another video light. Then all of my cables basically live here. So bad. I don't actually know how to organise them, but yeah, they're all there. They're all for like my Wi-Fi I've got up here and all of the lighting. And then I've got this one that plugs into here. So there, as you can see, all you need really to light up the background and kind of create a nice even background, maybe a little bit of like a halo around you. All you need is a video light like this, and you can adjust the warmth so you can adjust the temperature on it and the intensity of the light. But yeah, you just pop it behind you and straight up onto the background. And as you can see here on my laptop screen, that is what the background looks like. And then when I get in it, there is me all well lit and basically ready to film. So yeah, and then if I show you my lens, that's how much I can zoom out. But obviously, yeah, normally I'd either have it there or I'd zoom right in on my face. And I can also move the tripod closer to me, and I can like move in as well to get really good close-ups. But yeah, that, guys, is my camera setup. And from behind, if you're wondering how much space it takes up, I can still, you know, maneuver around the backdrop. This is why I like having my setup this way, because the backdrop used to be against the wall here. It's just more compact now, and it just makes more sense having it this way. And then I can just, you know, set up the backdrop every time I film and change the colorama, or sometimes I just leave it like that. I can still maneuver around this room. But yeah, that is basically my filming setup. Then moving over to this area here, I'm going to show you my trolley. I got this trolley from eBay, I think, and it's basically my hair trolley. So I keep lots of my fave hair products on top. We've got, you know, hairsprays, we've got dry shampoos, we've got all of my like repair treatment sprays that I pop in after I've washed my hair, my Olaplex, and then I've got another drawer of kind of styling products, gels and things like that. All the brushes. Then I've got heated tools in there, so we've got like curling tongs and stuff. Then I've got a drawer of random skincare products. I've got Wishful Skin Honey Balm Jelly Moisturiser. I've got my Nivea Moisturiser. I've got some face wash from Simple, and then my hair dye drawer at the bottom. So I've got like my tin foil and my cling film for dyeing. I've got gloves. Yeah, so it's basically just my hair trolley, where I use it to, you know, get ready every day and also for filming. And it's great because I can just move it around so it's not too in the way, and I can just, yeah, move it wherever I fancy, really. So that is super, super handy. And then we go over to this IKEA storage system. I'm so glad I got this. So I designed it so I've got two sides where I can hang things, because I didn't really have anywhere to hang coats. So I've hung all my coats on this side. And also you'll see some really colourful sparkly stuff. So this also houses my festival clothes that I've still got. I sold lots last year to you guys and raised money for charity, but I've still got some. So yeah, so I've got some of my festival bits here. And then here I hang new in clothing or anything that I need to shoot. So I've got a couple of bits there that I need to shoot still. Also, guys, I need to show you this. How cute is this top? It's from Saturday by Megan Ellaby. I just love it. Yeah, so, and then here, so some of these sections are a bit random. I've got dye kind of stuff here. I've got some old towels and things, and this is what I use to dye my hair. Like I pop that around me so I don't get it on my clothes. I've also got some sparkly backdrops that I use at Christmas, which I can still reuse now, really, in there. Then I've got this kind of storage section of just, I mean, this is from when I did the Grinch at Christmas, so I've just like left it in there. It's just like random bits. Then I've got some scarves in there, and then these drawers at the bottom, which house, again, new in stuff, and also festivally clothing. So got all my festivally bits in there that I've still got. But yeah, it's just extra storage really for me. And then I've got my Koi footwear boxes. Obviously had to have them out on display. And then some headpieces that I've made that I've left up there. So yeah, so it's just really handy to have that, really. Then we move over to this corner, which you guys will recognise, well, probably, from my styling videos on Instagram. So I have just some cute little pictures and stuff like that, and candles, little light. The chest of drawers from made.com, the little side tables from made.com, love made.com, and also the mirror, actually. They kindly gifted me all of the pieces in here, including the sofa bed, which is so kind of them. Excuse that mess. Yeah, really, really kind of them for my Sophie Hannah home account. If you want to go and check out my home account, do lots of interiors over there. But yeah, I've got this storage system. It's really random what's in these drawers. I've got like jewellery and bits. I mean, I've got some Hubba Bubba. Ooh, kind of fancy that. And then I've got some belts and what else have I got in here? Card, I don't know. It's just random stuff that I keep in those drawers. Quite a lot of crafty bits from when I've made like the headpieces and stuff. And then, yeah, I shoot my styling videos in this corner. That picture is actually going to go downstairs, but I brought it up here because I thought it was going to look cool. And it kind of looks cute there, to be fair. But that picture is meant to go downstairs. But yeah, and then I've got my mirror, so my full-length mirror. Love having this in here for my styling videos. So I tend to just move this from over there to that corner when I'm shooting my styling videos. And just move it around the room, really. But it's quite handy. It's got all these, like, little trays. So I keep, like, jewellery in there and stuff. Or like hairbands or a lip balm, just random bits in there if I need it when I am like looking at myself in the mirror and figuring out my outfit or like touching my makeup up or something. But yeah, love that. And you can also hang stuff on here as well, which is really handy. And then my rug and the floor. The floor is vinyl, so it's like lino, and it looks parquet, but like when you touch it, it's, you know, it's vinyl. Really cheap, love it. And I really like the light kind of grey kind of wood. And then I've got this beautiful rug, which is so cheap. It's from H&M. I love H&M Home. I think it's £70. And it takes up quite a lot of space, which I like. And it's just nice to kind of... It makes the room feel a little bit more homely, which I like. Because before it just looked a bit bare on the floor. Like it's quite a big bit of space to fill. But yeah, guys, that is my studio. One more thing I want to show you guys actually for my studio setup is my mic. So this is a new mic that I've recently purchased. It is called Blue. I will pop a link below. Basically, you can get this cable and it attaches to your camera into the mic section. And then you attach this cable as a USB to your laptop. And that's how it basically powers. And then you change your camera settings so that the sound is on manual and you record the sound through this. And honestly, it's so good. You can pop it on mute, you can change the volume, and then on the back, you can alter the gain and the pattern. Yeah, honestly, this is such a good YouTube mic. I'm so glad I've got it. And it's made the sound so much better on my videos. I'm really sorry. I feel like I've been nattering away for so long and this video is really, really long. I apologise for that, but I wanted to really go into depth about this whole space and also like the equipment and stuff, because I know you guys asked me about it a lot. So I knew this video is probably going to be a bit of a hefty one. But that's it. That is my studio. It's honestly, I cannot tell you how amazing it is to just have a space that I shoot in all the time, that I can just walk into. And it's like, it's already done. I have somewhere to store all of my makeup, which I will show you guys in another vlog. There's just a couple more things I need to do in my dressing room where I keep all my makeup and my clothing, and then I will show you guys. That'll be the next one. Hopefully in a couple of months I'll be able to do that. I'm waiting for my builder to come back and just finish a few things in there for me. But yeah, this is my studio, and I'm just so grateful that I have a space that I can just walk into and film straight away. Like before, I would film in my small kitchen in my old house. It was so tiny. I'd balance my camera on my bread bin and get so stressed and have to stand up and shoot as well. So I could be stood up for like 3 or 4 hours shooting. It was fine for then, but it wasn't sustainable and I needed a proper setup, and it was always a goal of mine to have a proper setup, and I'm just so grateful that I finally have one now and I can share it with you guys to hopefully give you little tips if you want to create your own setup at home. Obviously you don't need a huge, you know, table setup like I do. I used to actually just film with one ring light. Just even having a ring light is amazing to start with, and then as you go you can build up your equipment. Like I didn't start with the most amazing studio, guys. I didn't even start with one. So yeah, I hope this inspires you and gives you a bit of drive if you're feeling a bit low about not having your own space. You know, you will get there. Just keep going, keep growing, keep filming, keep shooting. You will get there and you will have your own space. You deserve it. And yeah, I also think it's nice when you can work towards something and work towards a goal and then you achieve it. Like you just feel really grateful and proud of yourself. Yeah, love my space, and this is probably the cleanest it's going to be this year. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will pop links below to all of, well, everything I've mentioned. I hope I haven't forgot. But if I've forgotten something that you want to ask me, any questions, pop the questions below. I'll do my best at getting back to you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon.